Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan here. Uh, Today we're going to try to make a quick recipe like I always say. My daughter, Stephanie, has an interest in sausage gravy, you know, sausage pepper gravy, whatever. A friend of hers was saying his girlfriend or whatever makes the best, blah, blah, blah. So I said, that's so easy to make. I'll just show you how. So then she can't come over, whatever. So we're going to make a quick video. I can upload it today and she can see it. Okay, so let's get to it. I've already got some of the stuff started. I was going to make my mushrooms, but now I'm doing this. As you can see, I started my sausage already. I got it to 1 pound chub. I use Tennessee Pride, but I have a Jimmy Dean here. This is my bacon grease that we're going to use instead of butter. I like the flavor. Here's my flour. Got about almost maybe a third of a cup, maybe about a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Got some black pepper. And I got me a little heavy cream here because I think that makes a better, thicker, nicer, smoother gravy. Anybody can argue the point. You can use whatever you like, milk, whatever. Okay. Like I said, you can use whatever sausage you like. um, we like the hot sauces. I always get it, usually like you saw that Jimmy Dean one. The reason I left that out because maybe I'll get my mushrooms done again today too. Okay. So the other thing is I don't like big chunks of the meat. Penny does, but I don't. Since I'm cooking it, I'm gonna chop it up. The only thing I'm missing today, because this is an impromptu thing, it's more about the gravy than anything else. I do happen to have one of my not McMuffin eggs in the refrigerator. So I might heat that up a little bit in the microwave and then put some of this nice tasting gravy over the top. Okay, so this is all about the stir. Now look, I left all of the juice in there because you're going to need that. Some people drain it off, I don't. So, like I said, we're not going to mix no butter. And I'm just not going to go crazy, but put a couple clumps of this in there. Probably 2, maybe 3, I don't know. It's going to give it a nicer flavor, that's all. Okay, we got 3 clumps of the bacon grease in there. I'm going to stir that around till it all melts. Yeah, this is for Derek and Eddie. Oh, all the bacon grease I don't use. Look at this. This thing is filled up to the top. So just to show you, I don't go crazy with the bacon, I cook it every week. I cook some bacon. And then I chop it up and I use it in different recipes, but I don't go crazy and wrap, a whole piece of bacon. I want to look like a little carrot. That's a little overboard for me. Okay. So, as you can see, I got my heat's about medium high, I guess. Crank it up just a tad bit more. Okay, so you can see there's really not that much liquidy stuff in there, see? But it's enough to get us started here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle some of this here flour in there. I'm not doing all of it at once, a little at a time. We want to get this all incorporated, and you want to cook off the flour a bit until you start smelling like a nutty flavor or blends in really good. I'll tell you right now, this smells pretty good. Okay, add some more flour. And you keep stirring. This is one thing about this. Whenever you're making gravies like this or whatever, you got to stir, stir, stir. That's the key to life, huh? But adding that bacon grease, a lot of people don't do that. They just put butter in there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that some people do. Everybody that I've seen make it only use butter. One guy was using oil. We used to make this with the old army recipe. It was called cream beef. It wasn't sausage, but same principle. Mix it on up and let this cook a little bit. Now, some people, it's white gravy. Well, if you let this thing cook a little bit, you'll turn your roux kind of deal into the flour will cook a bit, and it'll get darker. You don't want to get it too dark, though, because you get it too dark, then it won't hold up in the gravy aspect of it. Okay, now you can use milk, half and half. I'm using heavy cream, but whatever you like. If you want to thin it out even more, you can put some kind of liquid in there, some like chicken broth, but I'm not going to do that. We want a nice gravy. As you can see, hold this up so everybody can take a look at it. See how nice it's thick. Okay, you can see the meat is all stuck together. But that's what you want. That's what you're looking for. That's the first step. If you get it up to here, you know you're doing right. All right. Okay, that's enough stirring around for that. Now we're going to start adding some cream. Now you're going to add, I've seen people pour in almost a whole gallon of milk at one time. That's a little bit overboard, I think. But now you let this container sit a bit, and you'll get more out of it, even though it's basically empty. Now, see how it looks real soupy? Just wait. Oh, yeah. And the reason I didn't drain off the grease, because I wanted the sausage grease, because there wasn't that much in it anyway, but it's also the fact that more flavor. I want some of the heat from the thing. When you cook off the gravy, the sausage like that, it releases the grease, and the grease has the flavor, blah, blah, blah. So, now let me keep mixing this around. We'll be back. As you can see, it's getting a nice consistency. I did add a little bit more. I had to get another container out of the refrigerator, though. But this here is looking mighty good. But you want to keep stirring it. Stir, stir, stir. You have to stir it almost continuously. The best way to do it is not so much with your arm, but just with your wrist. You see how I'm not going like this all over. You got to do some of this, but mostly what I'm doing is with my wrist, so you don't tire your arm out that much. See? And the longer you let this cook, the thicker it gets. Yeah. I don't know how thick you want to have this gravy. Just keep adding milk to whatever consistency you want. If you want it real thick, you could stop here. Cause see, look, that's pretty thick. It's runny, but see how thick that is? So, with that being said, Mr. Dan here is going to put a little bit more liquid in there. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so here we have it. I'll toss in my pepper flakes at this point. Ain't no sense letting them sit out there. That'll just give it a little bit of heat, not much. And the one thing I'm not doing that I usually do is I put diced jalapenos in just about everything. So here you go. Look at how nice this gravy is, huh? I was going to do this in my cast iron skillet, but, it's a last minute thing, and I already had this pan out I was going to do my mushrooms and onions with sausage. That's how I cook them. I mix my mushrooms with sausage, so. But, that's a nice consistency there. I'm going to have to get the boss out here to let her look. I'm going to get a little shot. But see, there's no set amount when you're making gravy of the liquid. Because, some people like it runny, some people like it thick. I like it to have a nice little consistency, but, I don't want it like mud. But there you have it. All right. Okay, camera girl came out and gave it the thumbs up. She tasted it. So Stephanie, there you go, my little girl. Anybody can make this. So we'll put the recipe down in the description box below. Let me take another taste. Good to go. All right, we'll meet you at the taste test table, huh? Okay, my little stuffaroo. There you go. The first bite's for you. Hey, that's like poetry, huh? I got this on an egg that I had, so. Wow. First bite, not all the way done in it, so wow. Yep. My little camera girl, Penny, my beautiful wife says, oh, we don't have no biscuits. What we're going to be doing, going to get some biscuits, I believe. But anyway. It's so easy to make. You can make it as thick as you want, thin as you want. You can use spicy sausage, regular sausage, breakfast sausage that has sage and the other stuff in it. Or you can grind your own pork up and throw it in there. I think that the bacon grease adds a nice flavor to it. So anyway, it was pretty quick and easy. I did this just for my daughter to show her how quick and easy it is. And it is delicious. There's probably a gazillion and one ways, and everybody says theirs is the best, whatever. Whatever you like, you can put any spices you want in there, do whatever you like. It's your choice. It's your sauce, it's your gravy. But this is my version of it. It doesn't take long, like I said. I'll be putting some of this in the freezer. Ain't no way in heck I can eat all this. Okay, so without further ado, let's get down to business. When you're out and about, cover up, protect yourself as well as others. Wash your hands. When you're out and about, have that spray stuff and the gel, the sanitizer. Wash your hands when you get in the car. Drive around, get out, go do it again. Go home and wash your hands. Don't talk with your mouth full. And if you do, you better have some of this in it because this is good. You can tell everybody about it. And give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like to. When you do that, the notification bell will pop up. And share this with all your friends. So until next time, my friends, this is Mr. Dan. This is your sausage gravy, brown gravy, white gravy. Okay. Stay hungry, my friends. And when you do, come back and we'll give you another recipe. This is Mr. Dan. We're out.